Hey YouTube, this is Jen, your Pudgy Picker. I'm out on a Saturday. My husband was busy this morning, spending some time with one of his friends. So I saw a few sales and thought I'd hit them. And I'm gonna hit a truck. No, I'm just kidding. I actually just hit one sale. I only have two more, and the one I just hit is, well, first of all, I pull in. There's plenty of room in the driveway. I start to get out of my car, and the lady goes, "You can't park in the driveway." So already my hackles are up, and I'm like, no, just be nice, be nice. So I back up, I pull in the street, I get out. It's almost 11:30. The sale started at 9, and the lady is still pulling stuff out of the house. Now, you're talking 2.5 hours into the sale, and I don't understand that. If you say 9 o'clock, have all your stuff out, you know? I'm showing up 2.5 hours in, and I could have wanted something that you hadn't got pulled out of the house yet. You know, you're wasting, your buyer's time, and you're not getting all the sales because people pull up and you don't have much out because you're still pulling it out of the house. So you're not really helping yourself either. Her prices were a little bit up there, but that's okay. I got out, and she's like, "Oh, hi, how you doing?" So it was like all of a sudden everybody was nice. So I just, what's the saying that Dr. Joy Brown says always on her radio show? She says, stupid and cheerful. I think I've taken that to a new art form. Anyway, so I went to that one sale. I have two more by my house, so I'm a few minutes away, so I will show you when I pull up what it looks like. Now I have a question. For those of you who pick all the time, do you find people in your neighborhood or other areas who do garage sales all the time? I know there's some cities around here that actually do ordinances, so you can only have like 2 or 3 a year. I don't know, but I was on my way to the one I had written down, and I saw a sign, not too far down from where I live, and if it's the same sale I'm thinking it is, I always find good stuff at this garage sale. So I'm like, man, I gotta go down there. It's on my way anyway, so let's see if it's the same one.
We're calculating.
I know, my GPS gets so mad when I don't listen. You know what? I think it is. Oh, no, it might actually be no, this, it's right next to the one who always has. Okay, well, let me show you what it looks like. And let's take a look. Okay. Yeah, that one was a bust. Didn't really see anything. She had a lot of clothes, and then she had a few Pyrex, but they were pretty beaten up, and just little knickknacks and stuff. Nothing to jumping up and down about. It's funny because the neighbor came out and she goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "I thought I was coming to your house," and she laughed. She goes, "No, I'm done for the year." And I go, "Well, I'll see you in the spring then," and we just laughed. So she told me she's babysitting a dog. She's had it for a week, and she just found out it has fleas. Oh, tell ya. Well, here's a sale right here. Look at that. Well, we're gonna have to stop. Well, I did get some paperback books there. They were $1/4, so I have my little spinner now. If you've noticed my older video a couple weeks ago, a new rack that I bought. So I always try and keep some books to fill that up. So it's funny, I'm shopping in there and I hear a lady say, "Yeah, and this stupid dog had fleas, and now a lady at my garage, told me to put sprinkle borax on the carpet," which is what Yvette told me if you got fleas in your house. So anyway, I turn around and I go, "Are you following me?" That was the next door neighbor for where I just was. That just emphasizes the point that you need to be kind wherever you go, because you will continually meet the same people, and it's important that you show kindness, because most people remember when you don't behave well, but they can remember when you behave nicely too. So, in fact, when I got up there, the lady was sorting through and she said, oh, some of these books are 50 cents. And I said, oh, I thought they were all a quarter. And she goes, yeah, she said, no problem. I'll just give them to you for a quarter each. So, you know, it does follow you. Nice guys don't always finish last. So, okay, well, I'm 3 minutes from the next stop. I will show you when I pull up there what it looks like. Now, I just checked the one out and finally found the address because there was no sign. And there's 2 tables and they're all covered up. So that was supposed to be till 4 o'clock. Okay.
Turn left on Maple Road.
I really hate that. That drives me nuts. So 2 aggravating garage sales today. I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Just, you know what? I seem to have more of an issue garage sailing on a Saturday than I ever do on a Thursday or Friday. Why is that? I mean, does stuff come up and you just can't follow through? I don't know what the deal is. But, last one. Boy, you guys are just having a grand time on this ride-along, huh? You know, that's the way it is some days. Some days it's a bust. Some days you're like, why did I get in my car and waste my gas on this venture? And other times you hit the mother lode, you know, the honey hole. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. So maybe if I happen to see a sign, I'll stop like I did with the other one. So there's an estate sale sign. Look at that. Look at that. It's by a company. I don't know. I always get so leery of those.
Calculating.
I know.
Continue
Then my
500
GPS
feet,
yells at
then
me
turn
'cause
right on Pomona Road.
she's like, you never listen to me. Okay, well, let's check out the estate sale. What do I got to lose but a little bit of time? I did pretty good at that sale. I'm always kind of leery of estate sales, but this one, it was their half price day, so lucky me. I only spent 10 bucks. I'll have to show you what I got when I get home. But I'm on my last one. See how this one turns out. I'm, what, like 5 minutes away, so no, not too shabby. I got a Roseville crock. I got a bread machine for $1, because I know you can sell the pan or even the paddles. You do better on those rather than the entire thing. So I figured $1 was worth a shot on that one. So not too shabby, huh? What else did I get? Oh, I got some more sheet music for my sheet music wreaths that I make. And I also wanted to mention to you guys, they've been changing a few things at our antique mall, and they had some common areas, walls, that you could just, you know, if you had something to hang up and it wouldn't quite fit in your booth, you could hang it on the wall. And now they have divided that space up, and they're renting out wall space. And one of the spaces that I was kind of thinking about, but I wanted to price it out, was in the cafeteria area. And it's like $4 a month with 20% that the antique mall gets, which is pretty much where I'm at as far as percentage and rent. So I figure $4, you know, might as well do it. I'll try it. It's a month-to-month commitment, so, you know, I can always change my mind. But when we moved into the secondary booth, and now that there's not a common space to hang anything, I was kind of stuck. So, in a way, it's kind of good because it prevents the booth rent from going up. I don't have to work, since it's a co-op situation, I don't have to work any extra time. And, yeah, I think it's going to work. So I'll give it a try. And so I wanted to let you know about that. So this coming Thursday, I'm putting up some stuff. It's probably a 10 by 10 piece of wall. So yeah, I was glad I checked into it. The other thing I'm going to be doing is, recently they made it so that you can view your sales online for an extra $2 a month. And I don't know, I was kind of didn't want to do that, and I've been thinking about it. And since we moved households and I don't live so close to the antique mall anymore. I wanted to. It's nice to be able to tell what's sold and what you have space for, especially if you have bigger items. And I'm about a half an hour away from where my antique mall is, so that's a decent jaunt. So if I can find out that something's sold and I got a bare spot and I can bring something extra, then I think that's worth the effort of being able to see what sells, so that I know what I can replace. So I'm definitely going to start doing that soon. So modern technology is catching up. So, okay, well, I am just a few minutes away from this last sale. I will show you what it looks like when we roll up. Up to this one here. So let's check it out. Let's see. We have another one there I went to, and that one is actually for a dog rescue, which I really like. And I usually don't bargain too much on those because I have a soft spot for doggies. There's one here. Let's check it out. Well, I did get a pair of size 10 Cole Haan flip-flop leather shoes. So yeah, I was happy with that. They were $2. They're in pretty good condition. The bottoms especially seem to be in decent condition. So this is like turning into a longer venture than I thought it was going to be. You know how you're out, I'm just going to hit 3 sales. One was even a bust. And then you're like, oh look, there's one. Oh look, there's one. So yeah. So that was actually 3 on that one street, and that wasn't even where I was heading. But hey, you know, it's just, you see it and you can't not stop. So I got 10 bucks left. I started out with 40 and then I spent 11 at the post office. So I'm on a low budget today. So as soon as I run out of money, I'm definitely going to have to call it a day. Okay. Then turn left. I saw something else that's a pet peeve of mine. Now I'm on a rant this morning, I guess. Somebody pulls up and they got like a 4-year-old in the back doing like somersaults, not strapped in. Turn left on Wellington That just drives me nuts. You know, there's so much in life that you can't control and that you can't stop sometimes bad things from happening. But you could strap your kid in. I don't know what it was, but that just drives me nuts. Okay, I'm off my soapbox and I feel better now. And here's the sale. Let's see. How's it look to you? Okay, let's see what I got. Okay, I have to show you what I got at the sale. These are uncut keys that have The Simpsons on them. I don't know how many's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. He had 3, I offered him 2. I don't know how those will sell, but and this is so funny. Okay, you have King Kong with the airplane, and then you have the Empire State Building, and yes, they are salt and pepper shakers. Isn't that cool? $3 on those, so I'll probably put 6 or 7 on those if I sell them. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, when I get home, I'll show you the rest of my stuff. Bye.